So now we sort of got like the basic thing going on, gist of it, and you're looking at a scale that reaches from here to here. It's a pretty big box to play around in. And so I tend to look at things as climbing up and climbing down. So if I'm doing a solo, a lot of times I want to build it up and I want to bring it up to, a high place. So you want to start a climb and you sort of have to use your imagination and just, you want to kind of laterally bring it. You're trying to get from here to here. Look at it like there's your leaving point and there's your destination. And so I'll do things like I'll do things like that, try to make it talk a little bit, because you want to use your bends. And I'm real kind of Gilmore-ish about the bend thing. He likes to do compound bends where you're like, you do like a whole step bend, and then kind of shoot past it, and does a lot of pre-bends. Things like that. And if you can go, of course you can go higher. I mean, if you want to do things like that. And again, you hear a lot of that bluesy kind of, what I would consider like a chromatic kind of thing. Instead, you kind of trying to step out of that box. You don't want to get trapped in that box and just be. That's a little too, just a little too stagnant. It's like, you're not really making any colors there, so. Things like that. See, I'm kind of stepping out of that box there too with that. Some people call them passing tones, but like the harmonic minor scale is like it's got a real kind of classic, that kind of thing, but like you can blend those two together and get some pretty interesting things like that. And so that's, like I said, I'm taking that box, but I'm sort of just throwing things in there to see, make sure you want to make sure they sound right, but there's a lot of stuff to pull from that you can take that scale and make it real colorful if you want. And it just kind of gives you a good basic place to start with. Well, it works for me. I mean, I know a lot of people that shred and stuff look at it a lot different. They'll use like Dorian modes and harmonic minors, harmonic majors and stuff. Another thing about that scale too is, and I'll get in that next time, is that's an E minor, and that's a relative key to like G, so you can play that over a G chord too, and it sounds right, because they're both they're both relative keys. So you got, and of course you can move that root up and down and move that box up and down like any other scale. But it gives you one scale that covers both ranges. So in other words, if I'm playing Knocking on Heaven's Door and that's in G, that's in the same key as, say, like Voodoo Child. Voodoo Child. And you got that going on. So I hope that helps, man. And hopefully we'll get together and kind of, play some stuff together. That'd be great. So, man, take it easy. I hope this helps.